honeys, welcome back to my spooky little corner. For those that don't know me, I am Lady Mylita, and I bid you a very fond and warm welcome. So for today's video, I have another new to me palette. I actually did purchase this almost as soon as it came out, and it has been sitting on my shelf waiting for me to review some other palettes first. But I figure, okay, it's time to break it out. Today we are going to be trying the Morphe Everyday Chic palette. I guess they call it an artistry palette. And I got this for $32 off of Sephora. So this is, their palettes like are basic looking, but they're huge, right? Like it's huge. But I haven't really tried a lot of Morphe. I tried that Coca-Cola one, which I did really like, except that red glitter. That red glitter gave me some issues. So I thought I would try another one, and this one really spoke to me for color scheme. Okay, this is one thing I dislike about Morphe. They don't put the names of the colors on the palette. They put it on a plastic sheet. So this is the palette. I really liked it because it was kind of mauvey. There's lots of purples and kind of pinks, but there's a lot of neutral tones to it. But these greens down here obviously are what call to me. There is some glitters in it too, I see. This one in the center is definitely a glitter. So there's lots of pretty colors, lots of shimmers. So it's a little bit of everything. I quite like it. I thought we could go for maybe a nice purpley smoky look today. So yes. So if that is something you would like to see, stay tuned and let's dive in. Okay, my lovelies, as you can see, I have primed my eyes and I'm ready for eyeshadow. So today for eye primer, we are using our e.l.f. eye primer in the shade Sheer. And my eye is kind of watering because I actually stabbed myself in the eye with the applicator. I don't recommend it, so if I'm a little weepy, that's why. Okay, so let's jump into this beautiful palette. I am actually quite excited to try another Morphe palette. Like I said, I really enjoyed that Coca-Cola one. I got some really good looks on it. I did use it for a live, and I used it for a Christmas look at home. So yeah, there's some really pretty colors here. Lots of like kind of purples and pinks, and there are some green tones, which we all know, girls. I'm living my green fantasy these days. It's all about the greens. I don't know what's going on, but I love greens. Okay. But today I think we're going to stick more kind of purpley tones, I think. Maybe some neutrals. I'm not sure. We're just going to wing it. As always, we are going to wing it. So we're going to start off with, this is my Jeffree Star and Morphe collab brush. Might as well use a Morphe brush with a Morphe palette. This is JS9. She's a nice big floofy one, and she's clean. I actually washed my brushes beforehand. Let's see. So I want to go purples. And I am going to try out this glitter. So I might pop in a bit of pinks because that glitter in the center here, what is it called? I might just tape that right there. So the center pink is called Talk of the Town, and she is pinky. I don't know if you guys can see, but she's pinky. I did zoom you guys in. I did notice some of you saying that you preferred it zoomed in, and it was mainly my wifey, aka best friend. Yeah, boo, I hear you. I zoom you in. You getting all weird out because I don't mention you. Well, I love you and you know it. So I'm going to start off with this shade up here. I just want to make sure you guys can see it. It is called Getting Ready. So I figure we're going to put that on the crease and buff that out to my lashes. Okay. She's kind of like a nice kind of neutrally grayish purpley tone. I don't want to say she's like brown because I don't find her brown, but she definitely pulls a bit of purple. She's a pretty color. A nice kind of lighter neutral tone to start off with. I think this will work well all the way up to the eyebrow too. quite like that shade. She goes on quite nice, blending out quite well. Yeah, just kind of like a lighter kind of mauvey tone, like closer to your like natural skin color though. So I quite like that. That worked very, very well. Let's see. I want to add a bit. They don't really have like, they have like a hot pink, which I don't know if I really want to add. Okay, so I'm going to take another nice fluffy brush. We're going to take another Morphe Jeffree Star collab brush. This is JS6. And I am going to dip into this almost like periwinkle shade here. What is she called? She is called Playtime. Okay, so we're going to put Playtime kind of below, more in the crease. We'll blend that out a little more with that other shade, that Getting Ready shade. She's a lighter purple, but then I'm just going to take a bit of this and kind of blend it together. I think I need more purple on that side though, before I do that. Okay. And now I'll take that Getting Ready shade again. We're just going to blend these two together. I think there's a lot of versatility with this palette. You could go really, really neutral, or you could do like a neutral with a nice pop of color. You could do like a dark smoky because there's all the dark colors on the bottom. Like there is a lot of versatility to this palette. So if you're into these tones, so far I highly recommend it. The colors look nice on. They're blending quite effortlessly. Can't complain so far. So next I'm going to take a packer brush. This is another Morphe Jeffree Star collab. This is JS11. And I'm going to take this almost kind of burgundy wine shade that's about that like purpley shade. It is called Total Mood. I don't know if this will really go together, but we're going to try it. She's definitely more of like a burgundy shade versus purple. And I'm just going to put this right on the outside corner of my eyes here. Let's see how this looks. Might not be quite dark enough. I don't really have a dark purple tone. Wish they had a darker purple tone. But maybe if we combine this with like a dark browny black at the bottom, that might work well. Like it doesn't look bad, but it looks too like reddish purple for my liking. So there is two in here. Hopefully you guys can see. There is a black. And then there's like a dark brown. I'm actually thinking I'm going to take that dark brown, which is called Enthralled. And I'm going to try and kind of mix it a bit. See if I can get more like the shade I want. I want something a little darker, a little more vampy-ish for this bottom. Okay, and then I'm just going to add that Total Mood again, and just kind of, we're just going to kind of blend it on the eye. There hasn't been a lot of kick up in the pans either, but as you lovelies know, that is not something I overly worry about. I know others do, but I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Okay, went a little high there. So now I'm just going to take the one with that beautiful Playtime shade, and I'm just going to kind of try and blend that out. I went a little high, so it looks a little messy here, so we don't want that. I'll just blend it out a bit. And then take the brush that has that getting ready shade and we'll just blend, blend, blend. And as I like to tell you, darklings all the time, it's makeup. Just have fun with it. If it doesn't look perfect, it don't look perfect. No point in getting upset about it. Some days your makeup goes on, it looks fantastic, you're super happy. The next day it looks like ick. Just the way it goes. I quite like that combination together, that brown, that enthralled with total mood. Looks quite nice, I think. Yes, definitely more vampier this way. Just gonna take, this is my cleaner brush that I use to kind of dust underneath my eyes if I get too much down there. Okay, so that's how it looks so far. I quite like that. So now it's time to, you guys know what time it is. It's time to cut the crease. So, because I knew the last palette I had some like major difficulties with the glitter sticking. So I thought next time I get one, I'm going to get a glitter glue and we're going to try it that way. So I have picked up the Too Faced Glitter Glue Glitter Shadow Primer. I got this off of Sephora as well. I believe it was $20, but I'm not quite sure, but I will leave the link down below so you can check that out. But yes, we're going to try a glitter primer, okay? No more goofing around. This glitter is going to stick. Okay, so that's what the tube looks like. It's just, I don't think I'd use it all the time, but for like really glitter ones that you want to stick, I think, yeah, that's what you have to do these days. So I'm just going to use, I think this is just like a lip brush, but this will work just fine. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. It is like a skin tone as well, so that's quite nice. And I'm just going to grab my star mirror so I can kind of see what I'm doing. And we're going to tap this on. Doesn't really, I'm just going to do one eye at a time here, just because this doesn't seem to show up kind of like when I do my concealer, right? You can really see it. This, you're not seeing quite as much. So, one eye at a time. And it does take more product to get it on where you want. Okay. So there is that eye. It has the primer on it. You can tell there's primer on it, but it doesn't look quite as noticeable. So normally I would put a setting spray on a brush and use a brush, but we're going to try a different technique. We are going to use my finger. So we're going to go into the glitter right in the center. It is called Talk of the Town. So let's see how this works. Okay, so there we go. So we are just going to press it on. More. Okay. I think that might be the trick to glitters. And we all know I despise using my fingers. I find it very barbaric, as I've said in the past. I don't know why, but I just don't like it. So I'm just gonna pack it on. Oh, I'm already getting some down below. Okay, so that's that eye done. Let's do the other eye. Yeah, this primer is really, really thick. I'm not complaining. I'm just not used to a thick, thick, thick primer like this. But if it's a glue, you kind of would want it a little thicker, don't you? Okay, so that one is on. Well, let's do the next eye. Which one did I use? I think this finger. All right, let's grab my mirror again. Find with the finger. I know a lot of girls like to use the finger, but I just find that I can't be as precise as I can with a brush. All right. What do we think, Darklings? Holy moly, that is a lot of glitter. I feel like that's a lot, but you know, I guess glitter is a lot, isn't it? But that looks like it's staying. Now the key will be to see if it actually sticks on, but so far that worked pretty good. Let's see, where'd that brush go? Okay. So I'm just going to take the brush that had those two darker colors on it and just kind of try and like maybe tap a bit of it in so we don't lose it. Okay. On the other side too. And again with that Playtime shade, that nice like vibrant kind of purpley shade. Just put a bit more there. What do we think, Darklings? I got glitter everywhere. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clean finger too, and I'm going to, there is a nice kind of light baby metallic pink that's just above that Playtime shade, or that Talk of the Town shade. It's called Melt Hearts. It's the pink right there. I think I'm going to try and just put a little touch of it over top of the glitter. I'm just going to use a finger though. She's quite nice. I don't really like finger application, but I want to see. It just adds a little more dimension. Oh, I quite like that. Okay. I don't think it changes it a lot. It just adds a little bit more of a pink dimension to it. And that way, if there's any other of that glitter glue showing, that will kind of cover it up. Put that a bit over. Okay. Well, I'm not unhappy with this look so far. It's very glittery, but that's okay. So I am just going to pop off camera and do my foundation, concealer, all that lovely jazz. Maybe some eyebrows and some eyeliner and some lashes too. And I will be right back. Okay, my darklings, here we are with my foundation and concealer powder done, my eyebrows done, liner, and some extreme lashes here. Whew. Fly away here. If you saw the video I did earlier, you'll know which foundation I'm using. I am using the Fit Me by Maybelline, and I am in shade 105 Fair Ivory. And then I'm also using the Fit Me powder in 15 Light and the Fit Me concealer in shade 10 Fair. I'm also using our Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. And we did some contouring and some cheek with our cream products, and we're using Fenty Beauty's Cheek Out products. My concealer is in shade 1 Amber, and my blush shade is in 04 Crush on Cupid. So today for brows, we are using our e.l.f. products. We got our Lock On Liner in medium brown and our Wow Brow Gel in medium brown. For eyeliner, I'm using my calligraphy pen from Glamlight. And for mascara today, we are using Benefit Cosmetics Bad Gal Bang in black. For eyelashes today, they're really bold. I'm like, whoa. These are the Michelada lashes. Michelada, that's what we're going to call in Fiesta. These are also from Glamlight. It says, indulge in gorgeous, full, and voluminous lashes. I can't say that word apparently. Every glam lash is designed and handcrafted using the highest and softest quality synthetic silk. Our 3D lashes are a perfect way to add volume, length, and versatility to your eyelashes. And they're like, these are pretty extreme. I like them. Maybe not for everybody, but I like them. All right, so let's finish this eye look. Okay, so underneath, I kind of want to stick with that like kind of smoky, kind of purpley shade we got going on here. So I think what I'm going to do is a combination of that Total Mood and that Enthralled shade that we had used. So I'm just going to take a little smudger brush. This is my Morphe and Jeffree Star collab brush. This is JS10. And I think I'll start with the darker shade first and just kind of stamp that lightly in and then buff it out with the purplier shade. So I'm just going to stamp this in. I don't want it too heavy, but okay, just kind of like that. And then I'm just going to take the same brush and jump into that Total Mood shade, that kind of like very purpley shade, and we're gonna blend it out. I really like the combination of these two colors together. It gives it that nice kind of almost dark purple, like almost aubergine, I want to say, kind of shade that the palette doesn't have on its own, but it's great because you can create it. So we like that. I'm just going to kind of pull it all the way up to my liner. I'm going to follow that tail a bit. Just like that. Nothing to it, right, my gothlings? Nothing to it. So, what else do I need? I need eyeliner. What eyeliner do I have today? I have Urban Decay's 24/7 Waterliner Eye Pencil in the shade Legend, which is just black, but you know, they have to be fancy about it. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you know this is not my favorite liner. because it always fades. It always fades. But that's that. And then we'll just add some mascara to those bottom lashes. Okay, just like that. All that's left for the eyes really is to pick an inner corner highlight and a brow highlight. So let's get ourselves a brushy. Kind of like, I'm noticing I been using more of the smudger style brushes for that. So I just got my Quo one here, and let's see, what do I got? Okay, so we're going to start with the underbrow highlight. I do not want a glitter highlight for that. So I think because I have such glittery ones now, I'm going to try this one here. This shade is called Check It Out. Check It Out. And I'm going to put that under my brow bone. That's kind of funny. Check it out. Okay, so she's just like a nice kind of almost bony kind of white shade. I don't know. I think because I have so much glitter on my eyes, I'm kind of nervous about putting more. So we'll try this. Just for the underbrow highlight. That doesn't look bad. It's not really picking up on my brush very well. There. I always find it a little harder to do that eye. There. So nothing extravagant like I normally would have with a glitter one, but it just adds a little bit of a highlight, nothing much. And then I use my highlighter. I usually put a bit above my eyebrow, so I don't really need something super, super extreme here. So there's a couple shades here that look pretty. I think I'm going to try this one first. This is called Hello There. And she looks almost kind of like a purpley kind of pinky shade. So let's try that and put that in their corner. Oh, I quite like that. And that kind of works with this look too. It's not too extreme. I think that's all I need. Perfect. Okay, so our eyes are finished. And that is the Morphe Everyday Chic palette. What do we think, Darklings? I quite actually, now that I got it on, I'm not too complaining about it. The glitter is a little much for me, but it seems to be sticking. I'm not seeing a whole pile falling on my face, so cross our fingers that that glitter glue works, but quite like this. Okay, my Darklings, I'm just going to pop off camera, finish up this look, and I will be back to tell you my thoughts. Okay, my Darklings, here we are with our finished look. To finish it off today, I am using Milk Makeup Holographic Stick in the shade Supernova for highlight. For lips today, I am using Jeffree Star Cosmetics Lip Liner in the shade Scorpio, followed with Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Sagittarius. It is just a little bit lighter than Scorpio, so it kind of gives it a natural ombre look, and I'm quite living for it. To top it off, I added some purple gems along the edges just to give it a little more pizzazz. And I just purchased these for Halloween. There's a whole pile of different color ones. And I just used lash glue to apply them. If it's good enough for my eyes, it should be good enough for gems. The Morphe Everyday Chic palette. I'm quite loving this look. The glitter seems to be sticking on well. I'm not seeing it fall all over my face. Yes. So I'm quite happy with it. I think it's a great palette. It has a little bit of everything in it. So, you know, you can do a real nice neutral tone with a pop of color, or you can just do a plain neutral look. You can do bright, bold, you can do dark and grungy. I think it just has a bit of everything. So I don't think you can go wrong with it. And for the price point of $32, it's quite large. yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this look. I feel very, very glimmer gothy or something. I don't know, but I'm quite liking it. As always, my darklings, you know where to find me. I am on Instagram and Facebook under Lady Mylita. And yeah, if you guys want me to do another live on like Facebook, let me know. I know my girl Lilith out there wanted me to do another one featuring our Poppy palette with the bright pinks and what have you. So get on there. Let me know what you want to see, my darklings. Yeah, I've missed you guys. I'm going to try and be better. I'm going to try and be here for you guys. As always, stay safe, be careful out there, you know, hug your loved ones if you can. If not, blow them kisses through the camera. Take care. Goodbye, my darklings.